Okay, I was just about to start episode 2 of Cirqus Voltaire. And look who came to join. Finally. You weren't even here for the entire first episode. Where were you? Oh, you know what? Let me turn that off so you don't die, please and thank you. But yeah, you do your thing. You investigate. People have been asking about you, so they're happy to know that you are good, you're still around, you're still doing your job, and you keep up the good work, and we're going to get started here on episode number 2.
I'm Mike Dimas, and this is Pinball Shenanigans.
Are you doing a good job in there? Are you doing a very thorough inspection? Okay, I'll shut up. I'll let you concentrate. Very intense look. Yeah. Hey, I just work here. Don't give me the look. I'm doing my best. Well, I think you need to, no, not get more comfortable. I was going to say the opposite. I think you need to come out of there, and then I'll get back to work, okay? Sound like a plan? Alright, so what I think I'm going to do tonight is start tearing the playfield apart. And then, if I need to order some rubbers, I'm going to go tighten transparent. Then, while I wait for rubbers to show up, I can do other things like LED the machine, work on installing the Pin 2 DMD, so that way I'll have stuff to do while I wait, because I'm starting to compile a list. Flipper rebuild kit, back box trim, got to get a bell for the top back box, art blades. Now Kevin has ruined it for me. Every machine I do now basically has to have art blades, so it's all Kevin's fault. And I think Brian Allen has done art blades on this, which is amazing because I love his work. So I was just kind of looking at, any other possible mods. I didn't really see anything out there, but what I did discover is that these are pretty hard to get. These side scrolls, they're not toppers, they're more siders, right? They go on the side of the machine. And I saw on Pinside someone basically said that, hey everybody, I am able to reproduce these, and they are now available again. And then shortly thereafter he got a cease and desist from Planetary Pinball, who owns the rights to the Bally Williams stuff. So there is one new old stock set I saw on Pinside for 500 euros. Wonder if I can pull that up quickly here. No, this is the ones that are getting remade. So I don't know if there's some stuff going on behind the scenes, because what's behind the scenes stays behind the scenes. So, but Planetary Pinball, who has the rights, has them out of stock. They were 170, dropped down to 149, but just no longer available. But if you want, someone did call it a topper. If you do want a new old stock set, then these can be yours for the low price of 500 euros. Or best offer. So let's see what that is. 500 EUR to CAD. $760 Canadian. For something that is that rare and unobtainium, it's actually not out of the realm of reasonability. Toppers these days are just kind of, crazy priced. And if you have like an original whitewater topper or fishtails topper, those are not really easy to source. So you can expect to pay you know, big dollar for those things. Anyway, I'm going to start on disassembling the top side parts of the playfield. But first I must take a bunch of photos, so time to get started. Just for fun, I went and looked online at these little ringmaster dudes. There's 3 ringmasters you got to destroy, but mine are like stickers that have been added onto the playfield. I didn't really understand what that was all about, so I looked and found a photo, and they look like they are not stickers on this copy here, so not sure what that's all about, but that is something. And look at this. Got another decal here. It kind of looks like it is over top of an insert. These corners don't line up very well, so okay, maybe this is just an aftermarket decal kit. It goes over top of your existing art, but I mean, I don't really see any art behind that. It looks good, I think. I'm not about to peel them off because they do feel like they're on there good. So maybe it's just a little bit worn around here and someone added this. If anybody knows anything about this, then let me know, because it's a little bit of a conundrum. Okay, I got all my photos. I disconnected, I think, all the connectors underneath the playfield. And first part I'm going to try and remove is the big, long, wavy neon tube ramp thingy. There's literally just one connector at the back. Someone's added some length to it, it looks like. And oh, we're not quite free yet, not quite free. We got another connector here. Okay, good. I did remove that one. And voila, there we go. First big part removed. I've got my table ready to go. And yeah, let the disassembly begin. All right, lots of stuff has come off. Still a bit more to go. And I've definitely come to realize that, oops, on the other Cirqus Voltaire I had, I definitely did not dive this deep. I don't remember removing everything like I'm doing here. So I know I rebuilt this dude and I did some LEDs, and maybe I didn't re-rubber the thing. Maybe it just didn't need it. But I thought I'd share a little Easter egg that I found. I'm removing this plastic here, and I saw some text. And it says, "Thanks for cleaning under the plastic." And then there's a little character there. What is it, a little mouse or something? With a mop and a bucket. How adorable is that? Initially I had the menagerie ball here, and I thought, Ellie might find that a little too entertaining, and this whole table could be a friggin' disaster. So I had to hide it in the cabinet just in case. And I'm just removing the slingshot plastics. Looks like we're missing a bulb there. And this slingshot plastic was installed upside down, so I'll remedy that, of course, but I just got like this to go and this to go. Here's that giant washer. Probably be getting rid of that. And friggin' close. I'll do the lane guides and then maybe the apron too. Okay, I think I've pretty much taken off all that I am going to. Ran out of space over there, so I had to use this table, and these were over, let's turn this off because that's annoying. These were over on my table with my laptop, and I don't remember where they go. So these will be a mystery. I feel like I'm going to have some challenges reassembling everything. There's just so much hardware. Every piece has 10 things to go with it. I had to like put them in little baggies to try and keep everything together, because Ellie almost certainly is going to end up on this table. I really should take some better measures to keep everything in place. You know what? I'm going to take a photo of my table like this, and like this, and like this, and like this. That could potentially help me. I'll take a photo of this too. Yeah, just in case Inspector Ellie wants to closely investigate all of this stuff. So this is what the playfield looks like, with everything pretty much stripped off of it. Let's get a little more light here. So I need to start figuring out my rubber order. There's a couple super long rubbers on these sides here, and see what I have in stock, what I need to order. I don't know if this is factory or not, this decal, but most likely. I do want to see if I can find a new boom balloon plastic, because there's some wear on there. And maybe a couple new rollover buttons. I don't know. They should be available. These same buttons are used on Papa Duke's other games, like World Cup Soccer. And then, look at this. I found one more of these decals underneath this metal rail. So, kind of feel like that might be factory. But that insert there looks like it's got some damage to it, doesn't it? Like it's been heated up at one point. Anyway, bit of a mystery for now. But it is well underway. Put in a nice dent into this. And I'll just keep plugging away. I'll wrap it up for tonight, but I think this video is probably only like 15 minutes so far, so I'll continue on tomorrow. Okay, I'm back in the basement. Gonna do a little more work on this before I gotta go to our little pinball tournament tonight at Forked River. And when I did my playtest game, I heard the knocker go off. It was pretty loud. I was looking in the back box for it. Didn't find it. I was looking in the cabinet for it. Didn't find it. And I went into settings and I found it. Knocker, quote unquote, volume. So there is not a physical knocker in this game. Oh, let's go back here. Oh, well, here we go. It was the last setting too, of course. How is this the last setting? Enter. And I thought it was obnoxiously loud, so I was going to maybe unplug it. But there you go. There's something about Cirqus Voltaire you may not have known. I just contacted Dino Zorba's the Pin 2 DMD guy for all your Canadian Pin 2 DMD action, and sent him a donation to the guy who created the color files for Cirqus Voltaire. So, you know, I have... Whoa, voice got a little high there. I have a Pin 2 DMD upstairs. And I think I might have enough time to install that. Wait, you know what? I should do that while I'm waiting for parts. I actually just placed a Pinball Life order. So I got my flipper rebuild kit coming and a few other miscellaneous things. I do need to do a Marco order for some other things. I did find these rollover buttons at Marco. I could not find the boom balloon plastic at Marco or Pinball Life, so might have to look elsewhere for that. This decal is in good shape, so I didn't order one of those. This decal is in fact factory. There is a decal kit you can buy. And I may change out this switch. I'm guessing that all 4 of these are originally yellow. This is a nice new green switch. I mean, if you want to get picky, then one could change that to yellow. I may have one. I didn't order one. I'm banking on the fact that I may have one. If not, I will potentially grab one when I do my Marco order. So yeah, I think I'll save Pin2 DMD for when I'm in a state of having to wait. So I think what I'll do then in that case is just clean the playfield and start rubbering it with the inventory of clear rubbers that I have. Then I'll know how many I need to order. I'm almost certainly going to need some of these long ones. These are like maybe 4 or 5 inches possibly, so I know I don't have that size for transparent. So playfield is not in bad shape. You know, it's a little bit dirty and dusty, but it won't be a real significant before and after. I mean, it's in real nice shape. It's not filthy. So I'm gonna get to that, and I'll be back. Okay, I've actually decided I'm gonna deal with these connectors first. See how loose that is? That could be my ringmaster issue. So I cut a couple connectors. I got a 4-pin and a 5-pin. I got my Trifuricon terminals and my crimping ratcheting tool. So I am going to remedy those connectors instead for now. All right, here are the old IDC connectors, which stand for Insulation Displacement Connector. So by saying IDC connector, it's actually redundant, isn't it? That's a insulation displacement connector. Anyway, they're crap, and I changed over to Molex style with Trifuricon terminals, which just means that there's 3 sides that touch the pin rather than 2 sides. So it makes for a much better connection. And this, nice and snug now. This, beautiful. So we'll see if Mr. Ringmaster has anything to say about that. But I think that should pretty much shut him up. You know what? I want the Ringmaster. Whoa, psychedelic, man. I want him down for when I'm cleaning the playfield. So let's go into tests and run the Ringmaster test. And then hopefully it'll end up in the down position. But then we can just kind of see if he passes the test. Okay, here we go. Got to close the coin door. Got to lower the playfield and install balls, apparently. Is it working? Let's see. The magnet is doing its thing. Oh, enter changes the mode. Okay. So we're just doing magnet right now. I can hear the magnet buzzing. I find that light there is a little bit annoying. Okay. Let's go. Enter. This is flasher now. Is it not? Position not found. Well, do I gotta close the door? Moving to lower. Apparently, Ringmaster is not happy. Manual, use plus or minus to run motor. If you see on the top right, when I hit the button, you got a little negative symbol. And when I hit the other button, do you get 2 negative symbols? One's for up, one's for down, I'm guessing. But nothing's happening, so I wonder if just like tugging on those wires, I like broke a wire or something. So I guess we're back to the ringmaster drawing board here. I just closed the coin door and he started moving up and down. So, I don't know what's going on with this guy, but he's got a bit of a mind of his own. Okay, let's try this one more time. I don't know if I was doing something wrong, but apparently the ringmaster wants to work all of a sudden. Okay, I'm going to hold down the button right now. Now I'm going to just move it a bit, let go. Now I'm going to move it down by using the other button. And look on the left side, you can see the empty boxes up, mid, down. Let's see if those all give us some info. Mid, up, and down. Okay, let's go back up. And the flasher seems to go off by himself, but he's working. We've seen that in the gameplay. Motor's going up and down. And I heard the magnet trying to do its thing. Okay, he does appear to be happy. Now he's in the lower position. Now I can clean up the playfield. The playfield got a going over with some Novus 2 on this cloth. You can see some dirt came up. And then I buffed it up with a brand new fresh dry cloth. And here's how she's looking. Cleaned up real nice. I mean, like I said, it wasn't really dirty. It was just a little bit dusty. There's a little bit of ball trail here and there. But most of the dust was back here. You can see it's pretty shiny now. Novus works wonders. I noticed this is a little bit loose. I don't know if I can tighten that from underneath or if I just have to bang it down a little more, but got to write that on the to-do list. I removed all the bulbs and that is a good start. It is looking real nice. But maybe I should just end this episode because I do got to go play some pinball at Forked River. And yeah, that's probably enough for now. And the next episode, maybe I'll start with LEDing the top side of the playfield and getting all the rubbers going here. And still got to clean up all my targets. So that's a wrap for now. We'll see you next time.